Long ago, in a village of Umudim, a queen Ezichi ruled with wisdom. She was fair, strong, and loved by many. But when her sister Umua betrayed her to steal the throne, and war broke out between blood. At the end of it all, Queen Ezichi was grounded and dying. Her people gathered in tears, but she had one final comment. She asked for the sacred mirror carved from the black glass of the old hills, known to hold the memories of the ancestors. No one could look into it and lie, not even a king. As Queen Ezichi lay on the stone floor of the sacred chamber, she spoke words no one understood. Her blood touched the mirror, and the wind blew through the palace. The ground shook. The queen whispered to her trusted maid, "Hide the mirror. Let no one see until one with a clean heart awakens it." And then she died. Years passed. Umudim forgot about the mirror. The palace became ruins. Children played in its shadow, not knowing what slept beneath. One such child was Adanne, a 10-year-old girl who was always asking questions. Her mother sold palm oil, her father made drums, but Adanne liked to explore. Her favorite place, the old palace. One day, during the harmattan, Adanne followed a white dove into the ruins. The bird vanished behind a crumbling wall. She pushed the stones and found something strange, a cold chamber on the ground with drawings on the wall. And in the middle, a mirror standing alone. It didn't show her reflection. Instead, she saw a woman in red robes staring at her from inside the glass. Adanne stepped back. The air turned cold. The walls whispered. Then the woman inside the mirror spoke. "You have seen me, child. You have broken the seal." The ground cracked open behind Adanne. Adanne screamed as the floor gave way. She fell into a soft soil below. Dust covered her eyes. When she looked up, the mirror was glowing. The woman inside, tall, with hollow eyes and scars on her face, stepped forward. But she didn't leave the mirror. Her hands pressed against the inside like a prisoner. Who are you?" Adanne stammered. "I am Eliora, first daughter of Queen Ezichi." The voice whispered. "I was forgotten, betrayed, buried alive." Adanne shook her head. "You're lying. Then why do I wear the red robe of royalty?" Adanne stared. It was true. The cheekbone, the eyes. Eliora looked like an older version of her. "I don't know what this is," Adanne said, backing away. "Help me," Eliora pleaded. "You broke the seal. You have the blood. Only you can free me." Back home, her mother noticed she was pale. "What happened?" "I saw a woman in a mirror under the palace," Adanne said. Her mother froze. "You must never go there again." "Why?" Her mother pulled her close. "Because when I was your age, I saw the same mirror. I touched it. I dreamed of a woman in red. And that same night, your grandmother died." Then, at midnight, her window creaked open. Eliora stepped closer, not touching the ground. Her feet hovered. "You let me in, child. The seal is broken." Adanne cried. "Go away." Eliora smiled sadly. "I can't. I was wronged. I must finish what I started." "What do you want?" "Justice." The air grew heavy outside. Owls circled the house. Fireflies flickered red. The village dogs wailed. Adanne's mother began to speak, but it wasn't her voice. It was Queen Ezichi's voice. Adanne looked in horror. "Mama!" The spirit continued. "Eliora is my firstborn. I hid her truth to protect the throne, and now vengeance has returned." Eliora turned. You sealed me to rot in darkness. You crowned Umwa, the traitor. I had no choice, Ezechiel's voice replied. You had darkness in your heart. You don't understand, Olyria screamed. They buried me alive. Lightning struck a tree outside. The house shook. The next morning, half of Umudim was silent. Some people had lost their voices. Some had black eyes, as if they've seen death. And on the walls of every home, a single message was written in charcoal. She watches. At the palace ruins, the mirror stood cracked, and behind it, a second mirror appeared. But this one didn't show Elira. It showed Adanne in red robe. Adanne stood before the second mirror. Her face inside looked older, stronger. The robe of royalty clung to her reflection, even though she still wore her torn blue dress. The mirror spoke with her voice. You were not just a child. You are a vassal. The voice was calm, deep, not harsh. In the sky, the sun stopped moving. The elders gathered. They have seen this before. 40 years ago, when Queen Ezechiel died. One elder stepped forward, leaning on the staff. The child must enter the mirror. No, Adanne's mother cried. She's just a girl. The elder's eyes were full of tears. No, she's the last key. At nightfall, Adanne returned to the palace. Elira was waiting, half shadow, half woman. You came. I want peace, Adanne said. I want my family safe. Then give me your face. What? Let me wear your body just for one night. I will finish what was started. I will punish Umwa's bloodline. Then I will rest. Adanne trembled. And if I say no, Elira's eyes glowed red. Then your village will burn. Adanne stepped forward. She touched the mirror. Her body went still. Her eyes turned silver. She turned to the sky and smiled. 1 hour later, the descendants of Umwa, now powerful chiefs in nearby villages, began to vanish one by one without a trace. Rain fell on Umudim, sweet clean rain. The cross bloomed early, the river sang, but Adanne never returned. Some say she lives in the mirror now, watching, waiting for the next wrong to set her flames up. The end. And before you go, tell us in the comments, was it really Adanne's fault for what happened to her? Or were her parents hiding something far worse? Liked what you just watched? Then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to support us and keep us going, so you never miss a story from Afrostorybeat, where story rules all.